what's interesting about this law. It reads that if a man dies, his widow must marry one of his brothers or the nearest relative, and it all had to do with protecting the inheritance of the land so that it didn't go outside of the families. We're going to go ahead and read chapter 3, verse 1. Naomi says to Ruth, "My daughter, I must find a home for you where you will be provided for." So what I'm taking here is instead of Naomi claiming Boaz as her kinsman redeemer, she's advising her daughter-in-law, Ruth, you should claim Boaz. After all, Boaz is a relative to Ruth's deceased husband. It sounds like Naomi is renouncing her claim to be redeemed and selflessly offering it to Ruth. Naomi advising Ruth to consider Boaz. Why don't you wash, put on perfume, wear nice clothes, and go talk to Boaz? Ruth takes the advice of her mother-in-law. When she arrives, Boaz is asleep, and we read that Ruth lays at his feet. Now, most people assume this is a sexual advance. In fact, it's not. It's a sign of love and gratitude. We know that when we read our New Testament. If you remember the story in Luke chapter 7, it's about the sinful woman who heard that Jesus was in town, and she went to seek him with a jar of perfume. And when she found Jesus, she fell to his feet, washing his feet with her tears and pouring perfume on them. This woman had faith that she was forgiven, and out of love expressed her gratitude to Jesus. In fact, there's many stories of falling at the feet of Jesus. It's a sign of surrender. Only you, Jesus, can redeem. And here, Ruth in this story, a foreigner, has found favor in the eyes of Boaz, her redeemer, and out of love, she expresses gratitude and lays at his feet. Only you, Boaz, can redeem.